What is going on, guys? DBG. In this video we are going to be just talking about the Pink Diamond tournament in NBA 2K18. So obviously there are 16 players in this tournament and one of them is going to be a Pink Diamond. So what I'm going to do in this video is break down each of the matchups and talk about who I believe should win each of the matchups and also which guys we should vote for. This does not have anything to do with player preference. It's all about how they play in the game. Because last year, Dwayne Wade won because obviously it was Dwayne Wade. A lot of people like Dwayne Wade card, but Dwayne Wade in 2K generally plays a lot worse in his stats. So anyway, now let's get on to round number 1. First matchup of Russell Westbrook versus Derrick Rose. Obviously, Russell Westbrook had a Pink Diamond last year, and there's a good possibility Russell Westbrook gets a Pink Diamond again this year. Derrick Rose will not, no matter what. Looking at them playing in game, they play very similar. Derrick Rose is a much better release from mid and from 3. The problem is that Russell Westbrook, if you give him Hall of Fame difficult shots, has an insane fadeaway, especially 3-point shot. And for that reason, Pink Diamond last year was so overpowered. But just for the fact that there's a good chance we're going to get a Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook, or if we don't get a Pink Diamond Russell Westbrook, we're going to get a diamond, high-rated diamond with really low intangibles, who's basically a Pink Diamond. So I'm going to say put Derrick Rose through because the diamond we have right now doesn't have too many Hall of Fame badges. It's not as strong as a lot of diamonds we have, and it would be great to see. I'd much rather see a Pink Diamond Derrick Rose at this stage of the game than Russell Westbrook, because there's more than likely going to be a version of Russell Westbrook that's either a Pink Diamond or close to Pink Diamond later on in the year. So Derrick Rose getting through in this matchup. Okay, so now we have got John Wall versus DeMarcus Cousins. Straight up, DeMarcus Cousins has an awkward release, and a Pink Diamond centers aren't the most important thing. John Wall goes past by default. Like, I get it, Boogie's not going to get any more moments cards this year, but I think Boogie will get another card in one of the team collections. But I would always take a Pink Diamond point card over a Pink Diamond center, and just for that reason, John Wall's in. Next, we've got Draymond Green versus Justice Winslow. This is one of the ones where it's kind of interesting, because Draymond Green Pink Diamond will probably have high speed, high ball control, a really good 3-point shot, good rebounding, good defending. He'll be an absolute beast. A 99 overall Justice Winslow. I've yet to use Justice Winslow, so I don't actually really know his animations too well, to be honest. But he is slightly smaller, he will be slightly faster, but I'm going to have to put Draymond Green through because his diamond last year was a beast, and I think his Pink Diamond is going to be a jack of all trades, incredible card. Now we've got Jason Williams versus Mike Bibby. Neither of these guys can dunk, absolutely irrelevant who goes through, but just for the fact that he's going to have, actually every version of Jason Williams already has 99 ball control. Neither of these guys can dunk, so let's just put through Jason Williams, which means that Draymond Green goes straight through by default because these guys are absolutely irrelevant. And now we're on to the other half of the draw. So first of all is Lonzo Ball versus DeAaron Fox. This is the toughest matchup so far by a mile, because the thing is that I like Lonzo's release. Lonzo is 2 inches taller, and I think with a Pink Diamond card, they're going to give Lonzo only 97-ish speed and a high dunk rating. However, DeAaron Fox has arguably the best release in the game. If you guys haven't seen my gameplay with his Emerald kind of light it up. DeAaron Fox definitely one of the best releases in the game. This is really tough because I know Alonzo is going to win. Straight up, like, I know Alonzo is going to win unless we can make a big push for DeAaron Fox. So this is a really tough one because I know Alonzo is going to win, and I think that whoever comes out of this matchup could potentially win the whole thing. I would much prefer a DeAaron Fox card, and I would seriously advise you guys to vote for DeAaron Fox, because DeAaron Fox with like a 95 3-point shot and some good shooting badges, it's just game over. Like, it is game over. His release is that good in the game. He's got insane dunk animations, and he probably have 99 in all his speeds. That card would be like the best end game card if you had a couple decent badges. But I'm going to just put Lonzo through because I know for a fact Lonzo is going to go through. Next, we have got Jahlil Okafor versus Emeka Okafor. A bit like the Mike Bibby versus Jason Williams, irrelevant because neither of these guys should shoot threes. Jahlil is much slower. Jahlil is going to have a great post game. There's already so many cards with like nearly 99 in their post game this year that I don't know how much of a difference Jahlil is going to make in game. And then Emeka Okafor is going to have a decent mid-range game, no 3-ball at all. He's going to have insane defensive stats, better badges. But the problem with Emeka Okafor is he's 6'10", so he's really undersized for center. It's probably just going to be a Larry Sanders with some Hall of Fame badges in an offensive game. And let's just put in Jahlil. Or say, let's just put in Emeka. Emeka's going to be more athletic. Put Emeka through. Irrelevant, though. Next, we've got Zach LaVine versus Aaron Gordon. Both of these guys have awkward releases. So Zach LaVine is just going to be a much, much better version of either of his Sapphire cards, pretty much, with some great Hall of Fame badges. But I don't really think he needs Hall of Fame badges. He dunks on everyone anyway. But he's going to have maybe a 95 to 99 overshot 3. He's going to have a great driving dunk. He's going to have great ball control. Aaron Gordon, on the other hand, is going to have a very similar rated 3-point shot. He's going to have an insane dunk, but will probably be a better rebounder. Neither of these guys are good on defense. But just for the fact that I would much rather have a pink diamond point guard than a pink diamond power forward or center, just like I said with DeMarcus Cousins, I'm going to put through Zach LaVine. Last matchup is Andre Iguodala versus Jameer Nelson. Jameer Nelson is a 6-foot tall point guard. Insane shooter, will come with Hall of Fame limitless range, no doubt about it. Absolutely insane shooter, but at the same time 6 foot tall. You've got Andre Iguodala, who will honestly have some insane shooting stats. Will have above 86 ball control, will have 99 everything on defense, will have some Hall of Fame defensive badges and an absolutely incredible dunk, as well as just being taller and having great animations, good release. Iguodala wins this in a landslide. So now we are on to the quarterfinals, or the last 8. So it's now Derrick Rose versus John Wall. Okay, this is where it all comes down to preference, because through the years these cards have been almost identical. So Derrick Rose and John Wall are going to have basically identical stats. It's all going to come down to release. And crazily enough, I think this is so close. Like, this is all preference. I prefer John Wall's release to Derrick Rose's release. For that reason, I am putting through John Wall. But these guys are going to have almost identical badges, going to have almost identical stats. And it's all coming down to preference. So if this ends up being the matchup, I would advise you guys just to do whatever you want, because there's no right or wrong answer. I prefer John Wall to Derrick Rose. A lot of people, just because it's Derrick Rose, probably put him through, or probably put Westbrook through 2 rounds. But what I would advise in-game wise is to pick John Wall, send him into the Final Four. Next, we've got Draymond Green versus, was it Mike Bibby or Jason Williams, I think I put through. Draymond Green goes through by default. No need to explain it. So next matchup is Lonzo Ball versus Emeka Okafor. We've got Emeka Okafor as a center with no 3-ball. Alonzo Ball, who's going to have a very high 3-ball, is going to have great speed. Won't have the best defensive stats, won't be terrible, will have a great steal. And yeah, Alonzo goes through in a landslide. Next up is Zach LaVine versus Andre Iguodala. So Zach LaVine versus Iggy, I'm going to say dunking, they're going to be almost the same. Shooting, they're going to be almost the same. Defense is where Iguodala really steps up. Iguodala is going to have insane ball control. He's going to be able to be used as a point guard. He's going to be really nice. And the defense is what's going to separate these two cards. So in this matchup, I'm going to put through Andre Iguodala. Now we are on to the Final Four. So John Wall versus Draymond. Draymond is going to be fast. He's going to be the better defender. He's going to have the Hall of Fame defensive badge. He's going to be the better shooter, probably the two. Actually, they're going to be very similar. John Wall will be a dominant player. He's going to have insane shooting badges. He's got a better release than Draymond. And honestly, is unbelievable. John Wall, in my opinion, I would give him the edge over Draymond Green. Draymond Green is going to be your starting small forward, power forward for the rest of the year, no matter what. And they may put out some hidden pink diamonds, if you get me, with intangibles, that are honestly better than this John Wall card. But I would suggest, just for the ability to dominate a game, especially now, to put through John Wall. Long term, the Draymond card will be incredible. Short term, I think that a John Wall is the better option because he can dominate. Draymond's not a guy who's going to dominate the game regardless of his stats, just with his animations, the way he does stuff in game. So I'm going to put through John Wall into the final. Now we've got Alonzo Ball versus Andre Iguodala. So this is one where I think Lonzo may lose. Andre Iguodala is going to have a better dunking stats. He's going to have similar ball control. He's going to be a way better defender. He's going to be a better shooter, or a similar shooter. Andre Iguodala's release is nicer than Lonzo's. No, Lonzo's is not bad at all. But Lonzo is taller. He's got the cheesy dribble moves. Honestly, you can't go wrong with either of them. Personally, from just in-game stuff, I would probably put through Andre Iguodala into the final. And that's what I think people will end up voting at this stage, because there's going to be so much hate against Lonzo that I think Andre Iguodala is going to make it through the final. And now we're into the final. John Wall versus Andre Iguodala. Andre Iguodala is small forward versus point guard John Wall. Iguodala will have a much better steal. He'll have a much better defensive rating. He'll be more versatile. He'll be as good a shooter, but a slightly worse release. Will be equal in dunking wise. And passing, obviously John Wall will have it. John Wall will have Hall of Fame dimer, but again, Andre Iguodala will have the more Hall of Fame defensive badges. So it's going to be a really tight one here. And I am actually going to give the edge to Andre Iguodala. Yep, that's what I'm going to give the edge to, Andre Iguodala over John Wall. So yeah, that's, in my opinion, what I think the bracket is going to, I think the bracket should end up looking like, which pink diamond you should pick. So I basically broke down in every single matchup which one I think should win and why. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. A lot of people are going to say they should vote for Alonzo. A lot of people are going to put through Westbrook, even though I think that's a bit ridiculous because he probably will get another pink diamond or close to a pink diamond this year. But everyone gets a vote. It's not just me. This is just my opinion. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.